Good morning, grade 7 silang. Okay, thank you for cleaning your desk as well as the floor and making yourself presentable in front of the class. Thank you for that. Thank you for your cooperation. So before we start and before you take your seat, I want to volunteer for the prayer. Yes, Miss Paula. Amen. Thank you, Miss Paula. Please take your seat. Where is Miss Secretary, please? Can you state the names of the absentees for today? Ooh, wow! Amazing! We don't have any absence for today. I want you to give yourself 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Since we are complete for today, we will be having a blast. Thank you. And since yesterday, we've talked about something, right? So I want someone to give me a review for what we have talked yesterday. Yes, Miss Melody. Yes. What about it? Okay. Verbal cues are correct. Verbal cues are the spoken words which are produced by our mouth. Okay. Thank you for that. Take your seat, please. For our daily spelling, we will be spelling the word gesture. Okay, gesture. I want to read this definition for you all. A movement of body part, especially a hand or a head, just like this, to express an idea or meaning. Okay, again, gesture. Everyone, gesture. Okay, write it on the scratch. Okay, a volunteer? Anyone? Yes, spell it for me. Say it aloud. Correct. Gesture. Thank you for that. For today's first activity, it will be called as peel the cabbage. So right here. So how do this materialize? So first, we'll be singing the song Baby Shark, the fast version of it. And the last person or the last group who is in the possession of this item will peel one leaf. And then silently read it with its group mates. Okay, and then after reading it, all of the group mates will act based on what is being said by the paper. Okay, I will read this. Okay, and then I will act depending on it. Afterwards, the other groups will guess what am I acting. Okay. What am I acting right now? Yes, I heard it. I heard someone. Yes. Cry or crying. Correct. That is what is being said here. Okay, do you get the point? So, the next group will be depending on the last group. We will just pass it around and then until all the groups has performed. Gets? Okay, correct. Let's start then. Thank you for the cooperation of everyone, and I think everyone as well enjoyed the activity. However, I have one question. What do you think is the message of the game? Yes, Mr. Kirk? Correct. It seems to be giving a message without a word. You seem to understand or empathize the person without even him or her giving us a word. Okay? Because of that, I will be reading the objectives and today's topic. So at the end of the discussion, the pupils will be able to Identify the various types of non-verbal cues. Compare and contrast verbal from non-verbal cues. And lastly, create a wordless storyline based on the given theme. Okay. So, together we watched the video entitled A Failure to Communicate. Please watch the video, please. I actually have some follow-up questions to suffice the video. Okay, the first question should be thrown to the person who haven't yet participated in the discussion. So I have my list here. So Miss Lalaine, please answer the first question. What have you observed based on the video presented? Yes, okay. They are using non-verbal cues in order for them to understand. Okay, the next question will be answered by Miss Arche. Would you force someone to easily understand you despite their capabilities? Okay, correct. In the video, it seems to be the person, the Muslim girl, could not understand the girl he was also talking to because what? Yes, correct. And you would not force someone to understand you right away because they have incapability. So let us empathize to that person. Correct. Next question will be thrown to Miss Elaine. For you, is it easy to communicate to a person whom you don't understand? Please. Yes, it's really hard. Of course, it's really hard to understand a person who you communicate with without a common ground, especially if that person cannot speak your language. So again, as the video presented, they communicated with non-verbal cues. Alright, thank you. For today's discussion, we'll be adopting the station rotation model. Okay, I don't need to restate the instructions since we've done this a lot in the past discussion. So, group 1, 2, 3, 4, representative, come over here and get your topics. 1, 2, 3, group 4. Okay, I will be giving you an ample time to have your discussion and your rotation. Okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, you may ask me later. I think everyone already got the idea of non-verbal cues since all of you seems to know what are the pros, cons, the meaning of verbal cues, the types, and etc. So for today, we will be applying that to our activity. It is called wordless acting. So wordless acting seems to be strange, right? But I will give you the instruction. Let me read it for you. These students will be given an envelope and a blank paper with a scenario in it. The task of each group is to create a narration based on the scenario and write it on the given blank paper. Since this is a wordless acting, one representative will narrate their main story in front of the class, while the other or the rest of the group members are going to act or express what the narrator have said. Note that there is no word shall be included in the acting. The only person whom is allowed to speak is the narrator. Hence, calling the activity wordless acting. Okay? No words ha. Again, no words from the actors and actresses, only the narrator. The given scenarios might include comforting a friend who lost a pet, talking to a widow in a funeral who just lost her husband, consoling a friend suffering in a broken family, or showing love to a child in an adoption center. So, each representative, please get your envelope here. Group 1, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 2. Group 4 rather. I will be giving you an ample time to do the activity and the presentations as well. Sorry to break the atmosphere. You seem to be all sad because of the activity, trying to empathize from one another. Again, you are all good actors and actresses, and you will be graded upon the criteria given with the envelope. Okay? I'm really sorry to break the atmosphere again. However, I want to ask one question. What do you think is the message of or the value of the activity? Yes, Miss Anna? Correct. Empathizing. It is really important to empathize and know what is happening in your surrounding. That person might be, giving you a non-verbal cues on what is really happening inside. So, we really need to empathize to one another in any given situation. And I will be playing again the video, which is a failure to communicate. And we will again analyze it with our already or existing knowledge when it comes to non-verbal cues. Why do you think I let you rewatch the video? Because I want you to reanalyze it based on your... Yes, correct. Based on what you have got throughout the day. And I want to ask some question, and I want someone to give me an experience just like it. Okay, the first question is, what is the valuing that you have seen on the video? Yes, Miss Anna? Yes, empathizing. So, how is it important to empathize? Mr. Arnel? Yes. Yes, correct. It is really important to empathize to any given situation because we don't know what is really happening. Okay, diba? Just like on your activity, the wordless acting, it seems to be the students are empathizing to one person and trying to put their self on its shoes. And yes, correct. Right. And I want to have a real life experience sharing. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's the same. Okay. It seems to be reflecting to you. The video seems to be reflecting to you since you also have. Okay. You encountered a foreigner and you have some difficulty in understanding them. Okay. That's a good point, and a good story. Okay. Another one will be. This one will be summarizing the whole topic for today. Miss Abigail, please. Thank you for that. These questions are supposed to be a Q&A between me and you. However, since we are running out of time, I will leave it to you. What I mean is, pick one question and ask it with your seatmates. Okay? Pick one among these questions and ask it with your seatmate. And then I will be roaming around checking your output. Okay? And afterwards, after about 5 minutes, I will be giving you your written individual exams. Okay? For today's individual activity, we will be having another video analysis, and it is called or entitled as Nonverbal Communication Intro, and it's from YouTube. The instruction: analyze the presented video and identify what types of nonverbal cues is presented in the motion picture. Afterwards, make an interpretation on why do both characters use the nonverbal cues. Write your answer in a 4 to 6 sentences only in a 1/2 sheet crosswise. Your scoring will be based on the given criteria. I will be flashing it. Okay, everyone, please pass your paper in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone, and for today's assignment will be flashed on the screen. Let me read it for you. Instruction: read and ponder the given text. Interpret the text based on your understanding. Afterwards, give a scenario that best fits the theme empathy. Write your answer in a 8 to 12 sentences in a 1 whole sheet of paper. Your scoring will be based on the criteria given, and the phrase is speaking without talking and talking without speaking. Okay, everyone, please stand. Let's do our prayer. Miss Paula, again. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.